Alright, hello again, folks. So this one's going to require a little imagination, but I'm going to put a picture for the thumbnail of this video of the spot that I think that we're at. And I'm also going to put pictures in the community section of the former Evansville train station. Originally built in 1877 is what I read. Don't know how true that is. Probably the first one probably was built in 1877. Whether the one in the pictures is the original one, it probably is. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be. As you can see, we are sitting down on the rails for a second. So let's go take a walk, and I'll show you what I think I've come up with. The Evansville train station would have had a track, obviously, to come off of the main line here to service it. So I was looking for stuff that resembled, something that resembled a larger bed, and I think I have found it. And I found some concrete foundation that I think belonged to a building that was behind, not behind, but a little further down the track of the station itself. May have been a bathroom. Who knows what it could have been. That foundation is there. The Evansville train station appeared to be made out of all wood, from what the picture looks like, including the foundation. Because I'm not finding any kind of rock and or concrete foundation at all in this area. So I'm thinking that this is the former station. What is that? Is that a big hunk of wood? Let's go in here and see what that is. Yeah, that's a big hunk of wood. Oh yeah, okay, so check this out. Let's go up here real quick. Got some more wood here. That could be siding too. That could be a piece of the station. We've got this big hunk of, I don't know what it is, sticking out of the ground. Could have been signal related, because there was a signal in the picture that I noticed too. So I'm thinking right here, where we are kneeling down at, is where the station used to sit. Again, like I mentioned, it seemed to have a wooden foundation, which means it wouldn't have survived after it was no longer being maintained and just abandoned. That would have just rotted away easily. I'll also notice in the picture there's a car parked at the station. So somehow they used to be able to get cars back here too. All right, let's continue on. So again, I'm thinking right here the station sat, and the reason I say that is because right up here are the remains of the concrete structure, well, the foundation for the structure that sat on it. Again, I will put this picture for the thumbnail, or I will put a picture for the thumbnail and in the community section, so you guys can take a look and see what I'm seeing. I believe this may have been a bathroom. Because I can't think of I don't know what else they would have needed an extra building for in this area. If the station was right here, unless it didn't have a bathroom in it, obviously you would need, so we could be looking at a very old outhouse right here, but still, hey, cool, right? It's railroad related. All right, so anyway, I believe possibly, no, I believe this track is where it should be. I believe you had a track right here. It's coming down through here, and it's eventually going to go back onto the main line. And why I say that is because right up here we have an old switch tie. Oh, and one of these cool U.S. Geological Survey things. I couldn't pull a date off of that one, which is weird. They usually have dates on them. So here we've got a switch tie. Plain as day, you can tell that's a switch tie. See how long it is? It comes all the way out to here. So what my guess is, switch set right on here. You would have had your track coming towards us from the station, and then this is how it got back onto the main line after picking up whoever or whatever it needed to. All right, so let's go walk back through this way. So again, I believe right now where we're walking would have been railed, or was railed. Now again, I'm never 100% sure of anything because I wasn't there to see it myself, but I'm pretty darn sure about this one. So we got our outbuilding here. And then where we're walking would have been rails, and I believe that right here is the site of the former Evansville train station. I would love to do a, before and after, or a then and now, but it's just not possible. So up here is where that concrete foundation is, and then the switch would have been right behind it. So I don't know, you'll have to let me know what you think, if that was the spot or not. And I found another piece of rail down here that I could mark, so we'll wrap up the video with that. And I believe, excuse me one second while I pull this thorn out of me. I believe we're gonna head down to that mining spur we found last weekend. And I'm gonna try and pull a date off of some of those rails, because I believe we could have possibly one, if we're lucky enough, maybe from the 1800s there. All right, so coming back up to my backpack here. And we got another Maryland stamp. Probably 1903, because like I said, no reason to be putting new rail in here in 2003. So, believe it or not, at one point, there had been a rail here and a station, and then it would have connected back to the main, and north she would have headed. So, all right, again, I'll put pictures of the station for the thumbnail and in the community section. Let me know what you guys think. See you in the next one.